Why? Because everyone told the cat it was a savior. And so the cat took up its sword. Always fighting, always talking, always rolling. Saving the world over and over. Until one day, it realized the cardboard box had been sealed shut. The ones who relied on the cat, the ones who hated the cat, they all got exactly what they wanted. But what about the cat? It wants to go home, but no one remembers. The box is sealed shut, and the ones who put the cat in there have already turned their backs on it. Even the cat itself has forgotten.
The guy I fought today was awfully enthusiastic. I think his name was Quinn, something like that. He reminds me of someone I met, I think. Yeah, but who? Can I help you?
I never would have guessed you would make it to the main tournament. I'm impressed.
It was a natural outcome.
I admit, I misjudged you. I didn't realize your true strength. You did very well. But I would like to give you a warning, if I could.
A warning?
I've seen your every move, Mundane. You'd best not assume you can win in the same ways you have been. What the hell's so funny, Mundane?
Yes, here it is! Allow me to give you a warning.
What?
These weights I wear are chains that are holding me back. Playtime is over.
Hey! Hold on! Don't go! I said stop! Don't start thinking this means you've won. I'll show you. You're not the only one who can do it. I can do it too!
Okay. What exactly was she trying to do? When emotion provokes interpersonal conflict, generally time is enough to solve the problem. Therefore, ignore it and it will go away. That's the theory that I would like to advocate for. But it looks like my sister hasn't had quite enough time.
Do you have any idea what I thought about while I waited for you in front of your dorm?
No, I do not.
I was beating you into a bloody pulp in my mind, over and over, again and again. But for every second I waited, my rage doubled in size.
Today I learned that some anger actually increases with time.
I bet you're thinking that you don't care.
No, that's not true.
Let's do a little experiment and see just how long a person can hold their breath.
When a person is strangled, they pass out because their carotid artery is being blocked. It has nothing to do with their breathing.
Either way works for me. You promised me that we would go back home together during the summer holidays.
I said that?
You always do this to me. You break your promises to me like they mean nothing to you at all.
I'll try to become a person who can keep his word.
This is your last chance.
What is that?
a ticket to the reserved seating area at the Bushin Festival. It's nearly impossible to get one. I'm giving it to you, so watch the fights and learn.
Come to think of it, weren't you sitting the festival out this year?
No. I was chosen to represent the Academy in Princess Rose's place. Please don't try to tell me you didn't know about that.
Of course I knew, I was just checking, that's all.
If you want to live a long, healthy life, you should stop neglecting your big sister.
Yes, ma'am.
I will be the next champion, and you better be there to see it.
Yes, ma'am. The Eminence and Shadow playing the piano in the light of the moon. Awesome, right? It shows the world that I'm not just about pure power. I'm also an amazing artiste. So cool. The next thing I knew, I was pretty hardcore about the piano. Of course, training to be the Eminence and Shadow was my #1 priority. But the idea of creating the mood for a battle with some sweet piano music, that was hard to give up. Beethoven's Piano Sonata No. 14, the Moonlight Sonata. Even under the hot summer sun, it conjures images of the moon shining in the dark night. It's my favorite piece. In fact, I love it so much, I think it's basically the only piece that could be considered the best piece for an Eminence and Shadow. But how does the Moonlight Sonata exist in this world? Maybe there really is someone else who's been reincarnated. Looks like she's wearing a nice summer dress, which also happens to perfectly cover her slime and hands, chest, and legs. That's Epsilon the Precise for you. First Gamma, then Beta, now Epsilon.
I never would have dreamed you would come to hear me play, my lord. I'm not worthy of this honor.
That piece was the Moonlight Sonata, right?
Yes. Of the many beautiful pieces you taught me, my lord, it is the piece of music that I adore the very most.
I didn't mean to teach you anything. But I guess I can be pleased to hear someone else say she likes something I like. It's nice to have something in common.
Thanks to your wisdom, my lord, I am building connections with influential people as a pianist and as a composer.
Composer, really?
Yes, the Moonlight Sonata, the Turkish March, the Minute Waltz, all of them. They're popular with the nobility, and the royal capital has even given me awards.
Seriously, awards? Accepting credit for plagiarized music? She has no shame.
The Oriana Kingdom, the kingdom of art and culture, has invited me to visit as an up-and-coming composer.
My apologies to all the great composers.
As I'm sure you are aware, there's a lot of profitable work to be done in the Oriana Kingdom right now.
They're the kingdom of art and culture.
Yes, this time I think there's an especially worthwhile job to be done.
Good luck with that.
I shall perform my duty and my music in a way worthy of the sublime masterpieces you have bestowed upon me.
Good luck with all that. Oh yeah. Do you happen to know where Princess Rose ran off to?
Where Princess Rose is? I'm sorry. Beta is responsible for that particular case, so I don't know any details. But I have heard that she has taken refuge in the tunnels under the royal capital.
Underground.
I'll send a messenger to Beta.
That's okay. You've given me all that I need to know. Your figure is as lovely as ever today, Epsilon.
You're too kind! Humble Epsilon is still nowhere near what she should be.
Plagiarism aside, she made me happy by telling me she likes the Moonlight Sonata. So really, I ought to tell her something to make her happy too.
I
created the Tower of Babel paint in Minecraft. What do you think?
Ano ang sinasabi mo? Di ko alam kasi
ite-awa. 非常好，谢谢。Kurva! What a nice tower. Sure hope our god doesn't...
What was I supposed to do back there? What was the right thing? What would have been the best course of action?
His Royal Majesty. Go on, Your Majesty. You may raise your head.
It is good to see you again, Your Majesty.
It is good to see you, Rose.
Oh, Father.
Princess Rose is hungry!
At the time, I thought I had made a rational decision. If I could have settled the matter then and there, we could have treated it all as a domestic affair within the Oriana Kingdom. We could have stopped the problem from spreading to other nations, like the Midgar Kingdom.
Turn yourself in before the festival is over. Otherwise, I'll make your father kill one of the other guests of honor.
But what I did was not a rational thing to do. I was only acting on my anger and desperation. I wanted to protect them. My one and only father who raised me. My one and only homeland. Perv is just one of the cult's disposable pawns. Killing him won't change anything. The cult's roots have spread too deep within our kingdom. So what if I do get away? I'm hurting the knights of my own kingdom. Pointlessly making the problem worse. What good will that do? Maybe I should just turn myself in. Then at the very least we can avoid a war. And then Father... Would you keep believing in me, no matter what happens?
Sure. I will.
Oh, Sid. Surely you know what's happened by now. But do you still believe in me? I wish I could eliminate Perv and his sort and get my father back. Then I'd marry you and live happily ever after. If only such fairy tale endings were real. But in reality, I'm possessed. None of my dreams were ever meant to come true after all. Oh. The Moonlight Sonata? It's you. Shadow. I've heard the Moonlight Sonata many times, but that is without a doubt the best performance I've ever experienced.
What do you hope to accomplish?
I wanted to protect them, but I couldn't do anything.
And you would let it end there? So you would put down your sword and stop fighting?
Believe me, I never wanted it to end this way. I wanted the brightest future for everyone.
If you have any desire to keep up that fight, I will give you the power you need.
If I use that power, will I be able to change the future?
That all depends on you.
I am Rose, the Princess of Oriana Kingdom, and there are things that I must do. As Rose Oriana, there are hopes I want to keep alive! I want the power to achieve that! What's happening? Incredible. So this is Shadow's true magic?
Rise up and prove to me that you're willing to keep up the fight. Never forget, true strength lies not in one's power, but in one's way of being.
I know those uniforms. So you belong to the cult of Diablos. The fact that you are appearing here at this particular moment means... Shadow. He is a ray of moonlight that pierces the darkness. If I had my wish, I would too.
This is not just reserved seating. This is hyper VIP seating. I should have at least worn my school uniform.
But are you sure you don't mind sitting here with us? It's important for me to mingle with my underclassmen. And who might you be?
My humble name is Sid Kakano, and I appear to have come to the wrong seat.
Kakano? Of course, you must be Claire's younger brother, and the boy from the incident.
So you know my sister, huh?
I do. I met her several times when she came to observe the nights. After she graduates, I plan to assign Claire to my personal order. You are definitely at the correct seat, because I'm assuming that Claire gave you her ticket, right?
Thank you, Your Highness.
So, said Kagano, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you during the Xenon Griffey incident.
Oh, right. Don't worry about it.
We've already ended talks settling the matters between the royal family and the Marquess, but as Alexia's older sister, I hope you will be willing to accept my personal apology.
Of course. Sitting here having a named character asking my forgiveness? That's the worst thing for my background character persona.
I hope you won't let the incident sour your friendship with her.
Friendship? I don't know. All I did was pick up the coin she tossed at me.
Wait, she tossed coins at you?
Like when you throw a stick for a dog and tell it to go fetch.
So the two of you played fetch with a dog together?
Not with the dog so much as I was the dog. Never mind.
My sister's very happy to have made such a good friend.
I don't know about that.
In fact, Alexia was supposed to join me today, but she suddenly decided she didn't want to come. I wish she would have.
No, that's alright. Don't even worry about it.
Which of the competitors have caught your eye this year, Princess?
I'm interested to know as well.
I have my eye on all the competitors fighting in the main tournament, but if I had to pick one, I would say Anne Rose, the former member of Volgata's Seven Blades. There are many familiar faces in the tournament lineup, but this is her first year competing. I watched her matches too, and she was quite impressive. If I were to fight her right now, I doubt I could beat her.
I've seen her too, but Princess Iris will be the champion. I know the Royal Bushin method has been unpopular since the incident, but if Princess Iris is the one who wins the tournament, then...
Hush now! You know it's not fair to put that kind of pressure on her?
Sorry, I didn't mean to, I just thought...
It's all right. It was always my plan to win the tournament. I know the fate of the Royal Bushin method and of our kingdom depends on me.
Are there any other fighters in the festival worth watching?
That reminds me, who is that boy?
A student at the academy. You know, he was that white coat that got to practice with Section 1 in fencing class.
Oh yeah, I remember now. He was Alexia's boyfriend. This is Sid Kagano. He happens to be Claire's younger brother. Oh, Claire and Sid have a very special relationship as brother and sister.
Hey, isn't he the one
Hush
who...
you! Oh, yeah, right! Unlike your sister, your fencing is totally uninspiring. But setting your sights too high won't get you anywhere either.
She's right, you know. Just take it slow and steady. Just don't get any ideas about grand ambitions or marrying into power. Gee, thanks. So, you think there are any other fighters worth watching? Like maybe that guy Anne Rose will be fighting in the first round. You know, that Mundane Man. This is his first time in the tournament, too.
Mundane Man? I haven't seen any of his matches, so I really couldn't say. Oh, I've seen him in a match. He moves fast, but that's pretty much all he can do. His stance is super amateur.
He's not really main tournament material. It's all just momentum and luck. He has no real skill. Yes! I've cultivated Mundane's reputation to perfection!
There is another person to watch for. However, she's not participating this year.
Rose Nichison versus Mundane Man. Ready? Fight!
If I can stop him from moving, he'll have no way to beat me. He managed to parry in time, but I knew he would. As long as I don't give him a chance to make use of his speed, sooner or later, I've won!
That was an after image.
He's even faster than I imagined! How can I turn the tables? Oh, if he had put any magic into that attack, I would definitely be dead by now. I admit it! You're strong. Strong beyond all reason. surpassed me in power and speed and everything. The only option left for me is... Why did she stop moving?
She's aiming for a counterattack. That's why. It's her only choice.
I got him! I thought I was matching my attack to his, but he was matching his attack to mine. Perfect control and spacing. Ah, it's so... He's good.
Absolute confidence. Your instincts were spot on, Your Highness.
I could not have predicted this outcome. I find it hard to believe that a dark knight of his caliber has gone unnoticed for so long.
Mundane Man. I've never heard of him. His fencing style doesn't come from an established school, does it?
I doubt it. I've never seen anyone fight like that before, but his blade was certainly swift, sure, and sharp.
And most of all, it was beautiful. Huh. The next round will be you against this Mundane, won't it?
It will.
Are you confident you'll win?
I'm certainly no match for him in beauty of swordplay, but it is not beauty that determines the winner of a duel. If that was the full extent of his power, he hasn't reached my level yet.
I suspect not.
There's a good chance that he is hiding something. That's why he disguised his stance and his technique so that he could win his way through the tournament.
And you still believe you can beat him?
I don't know what it is that he is hiding, but I will cut him down regardless. I absolutely hate to lose, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a match to fight.
Find out where Mundane Man came from. Yes, my liege. I suspect he might be a resident of the underworld. If the lawless city is backing him, things could get difficult. Is it possible he's with Shadow Garden? Unlikely. He's a man, after all. Besides, I doubt Shadow Garden has any reason to make a scene at the Bushin festival. Understood. Excuse me. I will crush any potential problems. Who is that man?
Mundane, wait! I admit defeat. I was helpless against your speed and skill. I left my home country to make myself stronger, and I thought that I had improved since then. But I guess I had only gotten better in my head. This was a good lesson for me. Thank you.
That was the first time I removed my shackles. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
I am very happy to hear that. Mundane? Who are you really? How did you get to be so strong?
I'm merely a fool who abandoned everything in the pursuit of strength.
Hey, Mundane?
Let go! Let me go!
Listen, you could enlist in government service in Volgalta. I'll make sure there's a post worthy of you.
That world is too bright for me.
Wait! I'll be resuming my journey tomorrow. If you change your mind, come see me before I go. It's thanks to you that I was able to learn of even greater heights. For now, all I can do is look up to them. But one day I will...
Sour
私は18歳になって結婚して女王になります。相手はシャルロです。